Welcome to the Dungeon Master's Apprentice. I'm your friendly neighborhood Dungeon Master. Here at the Dungeon Master's Apprentice, we work on creating a unique campaign world and advice on how to have a great gaming session at your table. Today, let's talk about deities and religions. In a previous video, we answered the 6 questions that define a campaign, and question number 6 was about the world's gods and religions. If you've not seen it, then after watching this video, you may want to check it out. Link in the description. Adding a deity or deities to your world needs some consideration. First, are you going to use stock deities that everyone else knows about, like Thor or Zeus? Or are you going to create custom gods like in the Rose of the Prophet trilogy by Tracy, Hickman, and Margaret Weis? An excellent design where each of the 20 gods had 3 aspects, just like each face of a D20 has 3 edges. And so, just go to the Wikipedia entry and read the description for yourself. You won't regret it. Next, are your clerics generic, or will you design a custom portfolio of available spells, feats, and skills for each denomination? Or, are your gods worshipped equally? Or is one of them the official god of each city or country, like ancient Middle East? Is there any harmony or strife internal to your pantheon? Do your gods all get along? Or are they always squabbling with each other? Or maybe they're at outright war with each other, and if so, why? Answering these questions will help flesh out the feel of your world and make your players feel like it's more real. In my new campaign, we have a new name for our campaign now. It's the Cursed. Who or what are the Cursed? You'll just have to wait and find out later. Will you have but a single deity, but multiple religions? Since everyone should be familiar with monotheism, I will not explain it here. In my new campaign, the predominant religion is fairly new, being only a few hundred years old. It is an evolution from older beliefs, but with the same deity and the same adversary. The major change was the demonizing of magic, blaming the power itself as the reason for the cataclysmic war, and tying the power to the corrupting influence of the adversary. In the beliefs of this new religion, magic is evil and is about the adversary, and because the old high fantasy civilization was so steeped in magic, their deity punished the world by bringing on that cataclysmic war to destroy the wicked. You can see the appeal of it to the layman. Someone or something had to be held accountable. This new religion is firmly established in most of the country's capitals and large cities on the continent. But in small towns and on the edges of civilizations, the old ways still hold sway. For how long, nobody knows, but the church is actively expanding its influence. And of course, who knows what is happening in the rest of the world? Along with the major religion, there is a secret, powerful organization underground that knows that the adversary is at work in the world and has his claws deep in the politics of the world, including the new religion. This secret group is actively working to thwart the adversary's plans. The group includes major thinkers, powerful nobles, famous individuals, and also includes some fairly high-level NPCs. The group secretly meets whenever new information comes to light, and recently a meeting has been called to meet deep in the woods. The NPCs bring their apprentices, the PCs, along with them. Unbeknownst to the members, one of their own is a traitor, and the church has sent a small army to end the secret society once for all. The adversary, on the other hand, has minions both old and new. The old ones are survivors from that ancient high fantasy civilization. How did they survive for eons? Well, one of the inventions from the lost civilization is stasis boxes that freeze time for anything placed inside. Of course, these high-level NPC villains cannot let themselves out of their self-imposed captivity, so they left clues, riddles, and hints for their minions so that they could someday release them. So, PCs, beware. The treasure map may not lead to golden riches, but instead to an unspeakably powerful evil. With a not really evil major religion that is trying to stop the players for the wrong reasons, an active adversary that is trying to destroy the world, and a race to unearth possibly dangerous secrets from the lost civilization, I think this campaign can be a lot of fun. So, this is my take on the god, adversary, and religions of the Cursed campaign. I also introduced a secret society and started to form the plans for the introductory adventure. I hope you enjoyed how this campaign world is shaping up. If you did, please hit the like button, and of course, any suggestions you have, would be greatly appreciated. So don't forget to leave a comment. If you're enjoying this journey with me, then please consider subscribing to this channel. If you do, don't forget to click that bell icon and get notified every time new content is uploaded. Until then, adventure on!